Spending the summer in Korea can be beautiful, fun, aesthetic, hot, so hot. And that's saying something because I'm from Florida originally. It's hot. Very chaotic and a little bit exhausting. Have y'all seen the stairs in Korea? Especially in Seoul? Especially in Busan? Busan stairs go crazy. Y'all gonna be hiking. By the time you leave, you're definitely gonna drop at least a kilo with all the walking that you're gonna be doing. But it's so worth it, right? Because it's beautiful and amazing and you're in Korea. I'm here to give you guys my whole guide on how to have a great trip when you come to Korea over the summer. First things first, I do not recommend coming during like the first week of August, last week of July. That time frame, those like 2 weeks are the hottest in Korea. These are my recommended times for you to come if you're gonna come over the summer to Korea. It's usually a pretty good season from like May to mid-July, but then from the end of July to August it gets super hot, and then from mid-August to like September it starts raining. It's kind of like monsoon season, not exactly, but yes. So if you're coming over the summer, I wouldn't say you have a tight time frame, because like you can still survive when it's super hot. You can still survive and do some like fun stuff even when it's raining, but it's not ideal if you're coming for a trip, right, or a vacation. That's my like ideal times for you guys to come. But I also want to give you guys an in-depth guide, what to bring, what to pack, like how to deal with your hair. If my favorite areas in Seoul to go shopping, to do cute DIY stuff, my mood board, like the kind of vibes that you can expect. And yeah, so we're gonna do a deep dive into the summer in Korea. So let's get started, yeah? Before we get into the video, hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jan, and I give you guys a sneak peek into my life in Korea as a foreigner. I got all the guides and all that jazz. I also teach a little bit of Korean on the side with my husband, but mostly I'm just here for the vibes and to give you guys the advice that I wasn't given when I was here, or to show you guys like part of my lifestyle if this is something that you would like to experience. So with that all being said, let's actually get into the video. I forgot my drinky poo, y'all. I always forget. So I'm exclusively drinking this right now because it's 2 and I find that I can't drink coffee in the morning anymore. I drink it only in the afternoons, but that's also because I'm not currently working. So if I were working, obviously I would have having my coffee in the morning, but afternoon coffee it is for me at the moment. So tell me guys, what are you drinking? What are you snacking on? How are you? How was your week? I hope you guys are doing good. I've had an interesting couple of days. Interesting being like... Anyway, now let's move on. Let's do the first things first. Shopping. Isn't that just so girl code? Let's do this first. Shopping. So these are my favorite places to shop in Seoul. And there are a bunch of like smaller cities, like, or not smaller cities, but smaller like places in Seoul that you can do different things. So I absolutely recommend, like, these are honorable mentions, but absolutely recommend Itaewon for food. It's like a really cultural part of Seoul. So they have great South African food, very authentic tacos and like Mexican food, very authentic Spanish food, Chinese food. I went to a French place there. One of my favorite Irish pubs is there. So like, if y'all want to eat good, if you're a foodie, absolutely go to Itaewon. And then like Insadong is like really cutesy stuff that you can make, and it's like a really long strip, the Insadong shopping street, and booths and places where you can make like your name for custom stamps, luggage tags, all that stuff. We'll get into that later, but Insadong is definitely the place to go for that kind of stuff. But I'm talking about shopping. So if I'm going shopping for clothes, I absolutely recommend going to Gangnam. Oh, I love Gangnam. So Gangnam is also my favorite place to go for my facials. Is in Gangnam. It's called Muse Clinic. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Super cheap, great facials. It doesn't have like the bougie like vibes, like the aromatherapy and like the people or whatever, but it's like, it's very clinical, but that's why it's so cheap and it's trustworthy. Like I go there for my facials exclusively, so I love them. And there's a shop called Tomato that I really, really love. And like there's like a strip where it's like literally just stores. And then jewelry places are all in Gangnam. I absolutely recommend Gangnam and Hongdae, but we'll get into Hongdae. And Go To Mall is really, really cheap. It's in Gangnam Station. So let's say you guys are going down into Gangnam Station, and then you will see like a ton of shops, like random little like knick-knack stores, places where you can buy shoes, totally recommend. Places where you can buy really cheap clothes or like really trendy clothes, all of that. But then if you go deeper into the station, there's a place called Go To Mall, and then it's the same thing as like the Gangnam Station, but it's just more expanded, and there's also a cafeteria there. So I absolutely recommend, because when I tell you, like I got this in Tomato in Gangnam, it was $10. So every single time I go to Gangnam to shop, I'm spending like $10 to $20 on like really quality stuff that lasts me for a really long time, and it's super cute and it's not going to break the bank. So I absolutely recommend Gangnam if you're going to go shopping for clothes and jewelry. For Hongdae is like a really like edgy place. So I also shop in Hongdae in like random places, like AK Plaza is one of my favorite places, and I think it's called like A for Awesome or something is also one of my favorite stores. H&M is there, a really big Zara is there, a really big Nike is there. So it's a little bit more bougie in Hongdae because it's a little bit more edgy. So, and I think they also have vintage shops. Not as many as Myeongdong, but they do have some vintage shops, and they have really cute like random stuff. Like Animate is there. It's like a whole floor based like for anime. They have like really cute piercing places. You could get your tattoos there. Hongdae is the spot if you're a little bit more edgy, and it's definitely going to be a little bit more expensive than Gangnam, but I absolutely recommend because I also get really quality stuff from there too. And yeah, I love Hongdae. It's great. And they also have really cute cafes. I honestly think that the Hongdae cafes are better or like cuter or more aesthetic than the Gangnam cafes. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but Hongdae cafes I think are really cute. So Myeongdong is where you definitely need to go for skincare. So that's like the skincare mecca, really. Like it's like a really, really big street, and then they have one of the biggest Olive Youngs, if not the biggest Olive Young in the country. And I recommend if you're gonna go to Myeongdong, I always get really, really overwhelmed in Myeongdong because there's so many people there. So I recommend going early or on a weekday if you're traveling. But if you live here, y'all know, girl. Y'all already know. Personally, as an introvert, I find it very overwhelming. But Myeongdong is definitely the place, because not only does it have Olive Young, but it's literally just like a strip as well of as many skincare shops as you can think of. It's there. They also have a lot of street food. So I recommend if you're going to go to Myeongdong, have the street food. It's really, really good. And it's just a vibe, honestly. And Myeongdong also has the vintage shops as well. I've only gone there like once or twice. I'm not really a vintage girly, but yeah, if you are a vintage girly, absolutely Myeongdong is the place. If you're a skincare girly, Myeongdong is the place. So yeah, those are my favorite places. Those are my favorite cities, towns, parts of Seoul. Yeah, those are my favorite parts of Seoul. Whichever one that you go to, or like if you're gonna go to all three, they are very packed of people at all times. So just be aware of that. But for the most part, people are super accommodating, and there's great places to eat in all of them, especially in Gangnam. I love to eat in Gangnam. So that's that. Okay, now that I've gone on my shopping rant, let's move on. Korea specific like glow up activities. Y'all, I'm so excited about this. Okay, so have y'all heard about the Korean glow up? Let me know in the comments below if you've heard about the Korean glow up. There's like the people who have been living here for like a year. They show the first clip of like, oh, my first day in Korea, and then a year in Korea, and then like they look amazing and like super Koreanified and whatever. So yeah, that is pretty true for the most part, you know, but I want to tell you guys like the specific things that they did to get that glow up. And if you guys want me to go in depth about that subject of the Korean glow up and how to get it, then I absolutely can make another video about that. I actually wanted to, so let me know if you guys are interested in that, and then we can talk about that later. But these are the things that I would recommend for your trip, okay? And then I'll also pop up the prices that you can expect. Although other, like, for specific activities, there may be different places that offer the services, and then obviously It's kind of like a range. So don't take my word for it. You have to actually speak to the person and then they will give you the price of their services. But yeah, this is kind of like the ballpark. All right, so let's get into it. What I can say is a personal color. So my personal color is actually not this shirt. Pink is not my personal color. Tears. But I actually had the best time doing my personal color with my friends. So we went on this trip and basically they sit you down and then they put like a bunch of like colored fabrics over you. They analyze your skin and like the complexion and like the color type. What is that called? Am I like, what's happening? You know what I'm talking about? Like the color, your undertones, is that what it's called? Anyway, whatever. They analyze it and they put a bunch of colored fabrics over you. So like they usually push back your hair and then put colored fabrics over you. And they tell you like, okay, this is what makes your skin look brightest, or this is what makes your skin look dull and all that jazz. And it depends where you go, but where we went, they offered us the service of like actually looking at your colors. And then they showed us the nails that we should be using, the blush that I should be using, the clothes that I should be wearing, like the color palettes that I should be wearing at all times, my lipstick, my hair color, like all of that. They gave us into a little pack. I'm pretty sure I have mine somewhere around here. I'll show you guys if I find it. And that was great, honestly, because it kind of changed my wardrobe. Like now I wear a lot more browns and reds and like warmer colors because I realized that pink and like pale colors are not doing anything for me, right? So I mean, I'm wearing pink now because it's my favorite shirt, so leave me alone. But you know what I mean, right? But I actually have a friend who said that her color analysis offered everything, but they also offered kind of clothes that she should wear, like how she should style it based on her body type, which I found really, really interesting. So if you're interested in that, absolutely do some research, because there are so many different places that we can, like, that you can find that will be offering personal color analysis, because that's like a super popular thing here. A skin treatment slash a facial. Y'all already know about Muse Clinic. I love Muse Clinic, but I actually also recently tried the ID Clinic in Hongdae, and I actually really, really liked it. So honestly, that's my first time, so I don't want to say like, oh, it's great and it's so much better than Muse Clinic, but I really did like it and I had a great experience. So yeah, that's that. That's all I can really say for the most part about facials. You can find it anywhere, and this is like the skincare country, you know what I mean? So you're probably gonna find a good facial no matter where you go. Oh my god, the hair spa. Okay, I know you guys have probably seen it. If you guys are looking at Korean media, I know you've seen the hair spa. Like, they put you down in like the bath, like not the bath. They put your head down in the tub and then they put like hot water on it. They do like a hair analysis, like a scalp analysis to see all the product buildup, and then they do all that jazz. It's great. I have personally never gone because I have curly hair and I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm gonna walk in. I know that this would not happen, but I'm scared that I'm gonna walk in and they're gonna be like, no, girl. So I've always wanted to do a hair spa. Maybe I will eventually this year. But my friends have all tried it. Like, all my friends in my friend group have tried it and they are obsessed with it. My friend actually got a pack like for like 10 hair spa treatments for a few months and she loved it. So I absolutely recommend, if you have curly hair, like, you totally can do this. This is just like my weird little fear, but I do think that I eventually will try it. So it's totally worth it, honestly, because why wouldn't you want to clear your scalp buildup? You know what I mean, girl? Yeah. Oh, the Han River like ramen and picnic. That's so cute. I've done this a few times. People have come to visit me. I've done it. I've gone a few times with June. I've gone a few times with like my other friends, and there's just nothing like it. Like going to the 7-Eleven, there's always a line, so don't like get frustrated. There's always a line. And like they give you like the little metal ramen plate, and then they have like the unmanned machines, which is great. And then you can just sit and watch the river. And honestly, like, it's just like, if you're coming to Korea, if you're going to Seoul, you have to do it. You know what I mean? It's just so nice. It's such great vibes. Grab a little soju or like a banana milk or whatever, and like, it's just great. Honestly, I totally recommend. I love doing that. It always makes me feel really, really good. And Han River is beautiful, so absolutely recommend for sure. And last one for my glow up activities is trying on hanbok. So again, I personally haven't tried on hanbok, but I absolutely recommend. I think it's super cute and it's super fun, and it's fairly cheap to rent actually, and they usually braid your hair and put like a little thingy in it, and it's like really cute. You can rent it for a few hours. I do recommend going to the Palace or the Hanok Village in Seoul or the Hanok Village in Jeonju if you're gonna do that, because they have really cute like photo spots for you, but all of those locations usually have really cute cafes where you can take pictures as well. So I absolutely recommend, if you're going to try hanbok, go to those 3 locations, because that's definitely the best place for you to go and get like the most out of your money, really. So yeah, those are all the activities I think for your little vibes. DIY experiences. All right. So I have made my own keychain, like my own little keychain. It broke after like a year, but that lasted a year, girl. So like I literally like sketched over like my design. So I printed my design and then I sketched over it, and then I got to keep my little keychain. It was super cute. My friend, when she visited, I went with her and we made luggage tags. Like it was really, really cute. You can literally just pick up like the tag that you want and then like all the accessories that you want and all that jazz. Super easy. In a few months I'm gonna go to a perfume making class, which I'm really excited about. I think that's gonna be really, really fun. I've done pottery here. There's a thing where you can make your own ring. There's like so many things. Like there's so many DIY things that you can do. It's really, really cute, and most of them are in Seoul, but a lot of them you can find like pretty much anywhere. I think a few of them I did in like Myeongdong. So if you're gonna go to Myeongdong for like a skincare thing, definitely check what you can find there. I would say like Myeongdong or Gangnam, you can find like a lot of really cute DIY like moments. So Myeongdong is definitely the place. We got skincare, we got DIY stuff, and then we got vintage shops. So Myeongdong is the place, girl. Yeah. My summer survival tips. So like all of my... All right, y'all. I have like combination skin, but I really hate not even just like the white cast. So like most of my sunscreens, I haven't had an issue with white cast, which I can show you my like lotion one, but I absolutely recommend getting a sunstick because your girl sweats. I'm telling y'all, it's hot. It's so hot. And like I sweat. If I'm wearing lotion, it's gone. So I absolutely recommend getting a sun stick, and you can get those in Olive Young or in Daiso. I'll pop up my favorite sun stick as well, because that one is like really long lasting. Even like I wore that even when I was in water bomb and I didn't have any issues. So yeah, sun stick for sure. This is like the essentials y'all need to have in your bag a day, right? Sun stick. I got a $10 like tiny perfume for my bag that smells like laundry, because we're foreigners, and like, have you heard that like Koreans don't smell? They don't, like, their sweat doesn't smell, but like we do. So your girl always has sunstick and perfume in her bag. So I absolutely recommend. A mini fan, like a little handheld fan, I totally recommend, because you think that you're not going to need it, you will. It's hot. I'm not kidding. Okay. And then maybe like sunglasses and a hat, like typical like summer vibes that you would have. But also I want to warn y'all. Y'all know cicadas? No, I can't. I wish, if you don't know, I wish that I could pop up a photo for you, but I absolutely despise bugs. So I can't even bring myself to type up the name and find a photo for you. But if you watch anime or like K-dramas, it's that bug that sounds like wah, wah, wah. Like it only comes out in the summer. They're so big. They're enormous. So just be careful. They don't bother you. Oh God, even just talking about it is making me so uncomfortable. They don't bother you. They don't touch you. I've only seen a few in my time here, thank God. But just be aware that they're around and you'll hear them for sure. I'm not excited for that. Anyway, before I vomit, let's talk about something else, because it's gonna really like trigger me. I also want to recommend whenever you get here, so you get off the plane and then you go to, let's say, there's usually a train straight from the airport to Seoul Station. So you get to Seoul Station and then I recommend getting your transportation card immediately. So you can get that at a convenience store, but you need to buy it with like a card or cash, doesn't matter. But if you're going to fill it up, like put money in it, you need to give the person cash. So I absolutely recommend that being like the first thing that you do. And like train fare, bus fare isn't that expensive, but I would recommend putting like $20 in it, like max, because, and then like continuously refilling it, because I've lost a few cards where like they had $40 or $60 or like $30 or whatever, and like you literally just lose it. Like it's super easy. So I think put like $20 and then continuously like refill it, because $20 could last a few days even if you're traveling like the whole day, you know what I mean? Because you're not going to spend the whole day on the bus, right? So even if you're traveling like the whole day, $20 could last like 2 to 3 days. So I would say just continuously like refill it if you need to, but don't put too much money just in case you lose it. And then like I don't want you guys to lose your money, because that sucks. No one's happy with that, right? So transportation card is absolutely the first thing that you need to be doing, y'all. All right, okay. Summer foods to try. Okay, delish. So naengmyeon is really, really good. Oh my god, it's like cold noodles, right? You may have seen it before, but it's like cold noodles. I absolutely recommend eating your cold noodles with hot beef. Like there's like the KBBQ, right? But then instead of pork, it's beef, and then eating with the naengmyeon. Y'all, I'm not playing, for real. And if you try that, comment below if you all try that or if you would eat it, because it's so good. Like you think it's not good, it is. And then besides that, some other cold foods, I would say bingsu. Bingsu is like shaved ice and like they put like toppings over it. There's a lot. There's like mango, like rice cake. Chocolate's my favorite, obviously. But bingsu always hits in the summer. Maybe like a convenience store cocktail. I love a convenience store cocktail. So literally like soju, only if you're 21, y'all know. So I recommend soju, like the ice cups that y'all see in the convenience store, and then like they have like a bunch of aids and like lemonade and like juice and whatever. So I recommend getting one of those and then soju in your ice cup. I totally recommend that. That's super fun, especially if you're gonna go like tan on the beach. Like that's such a cute vibe. What else? KBBQ is such a good summer food. I absolutely recommend. You're gonna eat that anyway, but like it just hits in the summer, especially if you can find like an outdoor place. So good. Fried chicken, so good. There's so many options for you. So like I absolutely recommend. But naengmyeon and bingsu, absolutely recommend. Like y'all have to have that. Okay? Yeah. Tell them I sent you. I hope this gave you guys like so many cute ideas for what you can do whenever you're visiting Korea, or if you live here, and like what you want to do for this summer. I actually made my own bucket list for this summer, so I'm really, really excited to check it off and like do a bunch of stuff and make this summer really fun. Yeah, so I totally recommend making a list of what you want to do, pinpointing some stuff, downloading apps before you come to Korea, all that jazz, so that you can have like the best trip ever. Comment below, guys, if you want to watch more videos like this, or like what do you guys want to see from me? Let me know. Like, do you have any questions about moving to Korea, living in Korea? Do you want to watch more vlogs? Like, let me know what you guys want to see from me. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you so much, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, I've been yapping for so long and I'm really thirsty. Okay, bye. Annyeong.